Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes and the Greater Brittany, this time with Anjou and Constantine. So starting this episode in the year 1846, we just got a better centralization which bumps us to 70. And I'm happy to say that we are now coring both Anjou and Constantine. Both of these provinces will be cored in November 1843. Okay, September 1843 and November 1843, which I believe is still before the end of the game. So we'll see Brittany in its glory with 2 extra provinces. So I can't say I'm sad about that, but I am definitely not even that crazy happy about it, because it means we won't be able to develop them. But, you know, still, seeing Brittany like this is awesome. We have made the gains, everyone. We have made gains. So, what I'm doing now is I'm just building numbers and numbers of steam frigates to be sent out. I'm also upgrading the fleets. Some of them already being upgraded, like the Caribbean fleet that's being currently repaired. And I also believe that I upgraded the Canadian fleet, yes, and I'm going to upgrade the Eastern Seaboard fleet too, because I want them to be... Okay, I think I upgraded the fleet at Guinea Coast already. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I did. Okay, so they can just go and protect the trade at Guinea Coast. And they'll repair while they're doing it. Oh, and we have an East Indiaman here. Okay, let's send you back here, buddy. You guys are doing okay? Yeah, you're doing okay. Nice. So the plan for now is just to invest in the provinces in northern Brittany, because we can't really invest into Constantine or Anjou, even though I would like it. So let's do a little overview what we could build here and there and how our provinces are doing here. Okay, you deserve an upgrade. Devon. Oh, Devon has a Civil Arts Academy? Really? Well, let's build an opera house then. I'm surprised. I didn't know that. Wiltshire is definitely okay. Oxford could get an art corporation when we have a university there. London could definitely get an art corporation or a local university if we just could do it. We can't for some reason, so instead let's build a town hall. Even though I think this province will never rise, or not rise before the game ends. Let's build you a church. What's Suffolk doing? Suffolk deserves a better port. Actually, no, Suffolk deserves a marketplace. Cambridge deserves a steam factory. When we can, let's do it. Wait, do you guys have a road? You do, all of you, right? Yeah. Warwick deserves a church. Gwynedd we haven't checked in a while. Okay, Gwynedd definitely deserves an upgrade. So let's invest into... Huh. We have our house? Oh, we don't have enough money. Okay. I spend way more than I expected to. Happy provinces. National tax modifier increased. Okay. People are happy and they're willing to pay taxes. That is not how it usually goes, but I won't complain. Damn, military candidate. When are we having election time? In 2 years. Okay, so I'll just leave this running, making a bit more money. Technologies will come soon. United Infantry, I don't think we're gonna go for. 56. Oh yeah, that's the last one we don't have. So it might be fun to see that in action. Yeah, France is falling behind significantly. 46, 50, 51. We have 50, 53, 55. Yeah, but Milan and Padua and Florence are just doing better. Hey, are you at war with them? No, you are not. You just have your troops there for some reason. Oh, weird. Okay. Craftsmen flee from abroad to Ostflandern, and we are going to welcome them. Yes. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We don't really need you, honestly, but welcome, welcome anyway. Now, in a couple of days, we're gonna have new election time. I just wanted to say that I'm still building the frigates and still upgrading the frigates. It's actually kind of fun doing that. Many of our ships are becoming, quite modern. Several of the fleets as well, being repaired and everything. Right now, I have a project of running a couple of them in the Americas, so let's check on them. So the Caribbean fleet is repairing and composing of all steam frigates. We have a fleet here that's responsible for Cartagena and it's being repaired. How's Canada doing? Okay, Canada's doing good. They have been upgraded pretty well. Election time. Let's get the bureaucrat candidate. Pierre de Agrente. Let's see what he's like. We've had quite a luck with rulers recently, so let's see what he's gonna be like. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I also discovered that we had a 2-decker here, so I upgraded it to a 3-decker. Oh, okay. He's now vengeful. Morale of armies increased, lowered prestige, but prestige from land battles increased, but diplomatic reputation lowered. Interesting. I also wanted to upgrade the fleet that was in Brazil. Is that you? Oh, that's La Plata. We can do La Plata as well. Go here and be upgraded. Spending money like this is fun. What's not fun is that then they have to stay in the port for a while before they're ready. Let's just cast more orders. We can take the research universities, so let's do that. In 1810, the University of Berlin was founded using the ideas of Wilhelm von Humboldt, the newly appointed director of education in Prussia. Humboldt believed that education should be a holistic mix of science and art, study and research. Under his directorship, Prussian universities were given academic independence and encouraged to research as they wished, with students allowed to choose their own courses of study. At the same time, he also brought in certification requirements for teachers in Prussia. These principles rapidly made an impact on higher education outside of Prussia and led to the development of modern universities. Administrative efficiency increased by 5. We could now take the United Infantry. I'm not gonna do that. Tasmania still needs to finish a couple of provinces. In Papua, I have decided that we are ready to move forward because the colonies are kind of maturing. So we are now colonizing Sandaun and Jayapura, Timika, Kumbali and Daru, which pretty much leaves just 2 provinces left for us to take from all of Papua, and then we can look into these ones, which also are in my general, field of view. The year is 1848, so I think that not much is going to happen until the game ends, which should be in either it's in 8 years or in 18 years. The coring is continuing. It's looking fairly well. Not much is happening. We could do some investments if we wanted to, but Trade is going well. Corruption is increasing, unfortunately, because our centralization is now 60. But that means that the autonomy of our provinces is just insanely good. Yeah, if they're able to have 82 in a province this far away. Isn't that crazy? Could actually invest in you guys a bit. So then maybe eventually You guys still have not matured. That's really weird. Okay, let's build a workshop here. What about you? Okay. A town hall. Oh, and I forgot I wanted to build forts in you guys, because your autonomy is starting to look pretty decent. Revolutionary France is no longer a valid rival for Brittany. Did they like fall down from? That's so weird. Empire. Well, oh, we can have only one rival. Johnson, really? What the fuck? You guys, really? Wow, we're gonna invade Korea, I tell you. That's exactly what we're gonna do. How long before we get you? That's December. Okay. Well, what will you give me? An upgrade to the transport. No longer East Indiamen, they will become the Clippers. And the Clippers are the ships you start with in Victoria too. So the circle is finally coming to its own conclusion. Have we? No, we haven't. We haven't upgraded the railroads in you and you, so that seems like we ought to do. Shouldn't we? How much would that cost? Wow, it would actually be very expensive, but we can go with Bro Draguer, and Bro Venet will be next. Here it's gonna cost a whooping 1325. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for us to save a bit more money and then we're gonna do it. Okay. 1st of January 1839, and there is another plague. Though I don't really think it's spreading, is it? No, I don't see it anywhere. Okay, it might be okay. It might be okay. Anyway, the reason why I did the skip is so that we can get the central banking. Central banking. Oh no, it did come. What the fuck? Since banknotes were not backed up with gold, the government gave a monopoly on printing them over to a central bank. In exchange for this power, the bank was required to print only as many notes as they could back up with their reserves or with reasonable loans. Settler growth increased and enables a clipper. Where the hell? Where the hell is it spreading to? It doesn't seem to be spreading here. Is it spreading to Australia? No. I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, wait, here it is. Okay, it came to Devon, but it has passed over, so it's probably not going to spread, hopefully. So let's check out what the Clipper is like. The current ships that we used are the East Indiamans. 7 cannons, 16 hull size, speed 6. And the Clippers have, wow, 23, 11, 10. 23, 11, 10. It's actually a big difference. Okay, let's upgrade you guys and move you to Brogernev so that you can get a better fix. Now the United Infantry would be nice, but it costs too much for my liking, and I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Not much for decisions here. You guys are working on that. Okay, so I guess that's it. How are my fleets doing? The transport fleet is going to get fixed. The Caribbean fleet is working. The Cartagena fleet. Okay, I think you guys can go protect trade in... Where is Cartagena? That's Charleston. In Cartagena. Okay, you don't want to, so we'll have to push you. No, we're gonna aid the natives. Protect trade in Cartagena again. Go, please. Be my guest. Okay, they're working on that. La Plata. You guys have been part 2 and you're working on that. Awesome. The 8th fleet, which was supposed to be... what is that? Eastern Seaboard, yeah. Eastern Seaboard. And we're gonna rename you to that. Eastern Seaboard. Okay. Fleets aho! Well, I infiltrated the administration of France again. The reason for that is that they actually lost the southern territories to Provence. And when you look at that, I don't really see that many French troops anywhere. I see a lot of rebels though, and they are tearing France to pieces. Yeah, they're down to -3 stability. And these guys are Toulousian separatists, so it's probably possible that Toulouse will declare independence as well. Provence, I don't know, I wanted to intervene in that war, but I really can't. The reason is that I have truce with France and everyone else on that scale. It's actually kind of funny because they're at war with France and Hungary, but many nations are helping them, like... who is this? Oils? Yeah, Oils, Naples, Croatia, and you know, it's kind of a weird situation here. But they're making do, you know, they're still staying independent, and I kind of like that. I'm rooting for them, so hopefully we'll see more of them. Trade unions, by the way, are behind the corner, so we might choose another idea group. And I'm actually thinking we're gonna go with military this time. I kind of like the idea of fortifications. Not that I would really fear invasion, but you know, it would go well with where we are right now. Or maybe culture ideas, though I don't know. We're really not doing well with the art. It's just admirable culture level 2, nothing else. So that kind of sucks. But hey, you know, don't complain and just do what you can. You guys are gonna go to... let's send you to Andean. But yeah, other than that, everything is peaceful in our little corner of the world. The coring is going, you know, really well. And I'm kind of surprised that the autonomy is so low with them not being coarse and everything. Whatever. Our capital is extremely rich, but I don't really see them building the steam-powered factory anytime soon. It would be nice though, seeing what the absolute maximum is. 1,200,000 people live there, 1.2 million, which is unbelievable. The efficiency here is also extremely nice, 87.7. So things are looking great. We're producing tons and tons of naval supplies. Yeah, things are looking good. I really wish I could do something for you though. Enforcing peace won't help. If I try to do that to Hungary, I can't. Maybe offer an alliance. No, they hate me. Why don't we just improve relations with you? That's not a bad idea. Okay, so anyway, I'll see you in the next episode, which is probably, maybe, possibly the last episode. We'll see.